guys, you're welcome to the Bureau Trend TV, and I am your host, Hannah Green. With me here today is Barista Tony, a very special person to the family Bureau Trend TV. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So today, our topic would be compatibility of marriage. So please, sir, I want to know, do you believe in compatibility in marriage? Like, if one woman to get married, do you believe that you and this person has to be compatible before marriage?
I don't believe.
Yeah.
I don't. The reason I don't believe is compatibility tends to present an idea of perfection in marriage, and I don't believe that because I think marriage is about compromise, not compatibility. Because no two you can't be compatible with anybody. There's no way unless the person maybe lived in the same house with you from childhood till you came home. So there's no amount or period of time you can get a person to come to a point and say, "Oh, have courtship," and say, "I now feel I'm acting." Especially, except maybe what you define as compatibility is maybe a limited idea.
Yeah.
Because yes, because compatibility is deep. One, there is compatibility as to faith. There's compatibility as to way of life. There's compatibility as to behavior. There's compatibility as to culture.
Yeah.
There's compatibility as to even their compatibility as to sex, compatibility as to financial principles.
Yeah.
So these things are not things you can gather.
Believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
there are not things you can just go and see in one. If you see a person like that person fall from heaven. It's not possible that you find that. What I know definitely about it is marriage is a place of compromise. You come together. Yes, there are certain things you see in a person that should be a yardstick upon which you are saying, "I'm getting married to this person." Once you've seen that thing, that's your score. And that thing is what gives you peace. That thing is what makes you happy about the person. And that's where your progressiveness with that person starts from. So keep that energy and go into it. But I'm not saying just go and pick anybody. No, there should be something that should attract you to a person. It's from that you pick that and then work on that and go into that relationship expectant that the both of you can work it out.
Yes.
Let me give you an
Go in
example.
it together.
You may not like the way there are certain things you can easily compromise. For example, we talked about culture and faith. If you are a person, you know that in my faith life, this is who I am. I am very God focused.
Very
I'm a Jesus boy.
Yes.
You just know that it will be a tragedy of I don't know how to describe this. For you to go and meet somebody who is no for me.
Yeah.
Jesus thing is not my own. I better keep it to one side. That is not, it will not work. Even if you are compatible in every other thing. You see that? It won't work. There are certain principles you cannot shake. Some certain things you can give up. For example, principles of how you keep your house. You can adjust it for anybody.
Yeah.
As long as it does not kill you.
Yeah.
You can adjust it. That's where compromise comes in certain things. Principles of, okay, if I give up this thing, will it affect me in the long run? No, it will not. So why not? Since it's very important to this other person, let me just let it be. And let's work towards it. And let me find the positive part of this thing that this person wants. Are you getting it? That's my thoughts about that aspect of marriage. Because the truth is compatibility now it breeds expectation. That's the truth. You feel that this is who I am. If this person is like me, this person should do like this.
Yeah.
All those things are rubbish. That's why you find I'm a lawyer. 80% of the cases we get, they are divorce matters. And let me shock you. These people who come for divorce are not roadside people. These are people you would have perceived have gone to marriage class.
Yeah.
I've heard plenty things about. But at the end of the day, they get there. What will now break them at the end of the day? What breaks them at the end of the day is simple things that they were expecting. And this guy, when he was speaking in tongues, he was just he was bringing mountains down and shaking this thing. But he forgot, or she forgot, that is for the public. Private actions or attitudes are not seen on TV, are not seen in gathering. At home, there is somebody, there's who this person is. That, there were these faiths, even though I'm not against anybody's practice, who say that you should never ever go visit the person you want to. If you want to go visit the person with somebody, and don't go to meet the boy you want to marry, don't go to the person's house, don't go to this. Aja, I wish you well. No go now, or go with your sister. Any day you go with your sister, you have a boy who is ready to give you Fanta and Coke and mineral, make everywhere conducive for you, and you go. But when you marry that person, that's when you realize, like we were saying something, and I said, no matter the length of time you have in courtship, your time with each other during courtship is bound, is subject to a particular degree. Highest, even if you are coming to live with me, you can't live with me beyond 1 month or 2 months. You go back to your house. Yeah. So whatever you are doing within that period, I can tolerate it and say, by the way, you will soon go. We may even have 1 or 2 quarrels, and the next thing you do is you go to your house. Yeah, I beg. You go back there and you will cool off. And then call me back on phone. Yeah. And I say sorry about that thing. But in marriage, there's nowhere to go. No. There's no place to cool off. I feel like wrong. There's nowhere to go and cool off. If the thing happens, you will stay there. Yes, sir. Anything that happens, you will stay there. You will swallow it. You people will do it and handle it. As a matter of fact, the people who are telling you now that don't worry, that did your marriage class. When you come to them that time, they'll tell you, don't worry, that's what it be for everybody. Go and find a way and solve your own. So in the end of the day, just be ready to make compromise and trust your partner. When I mean trust, I know some people will say trust. Hey, say now you go trust man, or now you go trust Adam, now you go trust me. Why did you look at me? My dear, you have to trust Adam. That's the only way you can work well. If you people do not trust each other, you may not. Now, trust is this. Just believe in this person, and this person has good thoughts for you. This person is imperfect. Yeah. He's not a perfect person. He's not even a good person. But this person, when it comes to me, he has good thoughts, or she has good thoughts. That's why he married me, or she agreed to marry me. Yeah. Because there were good thoughts you have in your heart for me. When you have that trust, two of you will build something very powerful. Yes. The person did not go to marry by mistake. It's not possible now. There are many people who dated people. There are many who dated people, even had children for people. And they did not marry the person. You go and carry your load and get out. Yes, sir. That's why we have the concept of baby mamas. Yeah. That's not the person that they gave birth to children for. Did not keep them in their life forever. Now, but then for someone to take that step, there's something valuable about you that person holds very strong. That no other person who held. But if they held it, they would have married you and not that person. You leave that thing. You are a fine boy. Yeah, I was a fine boy at the horse for street. The person that married you is the only one. Is the only person. If you were that horse, why did they all not come and fight for you and say you must not marry this one? You must marry. When they were in church, they say if you know that you don't want this person to marry, come and nobody came out. It means that the only one person let you take all your nonsense. Value the fact that you have that person. And then trust the person that this person has my good at heart. If you can walk like that, I guarantee you, no matter what people go through, you understand that there are mistakes. Okay. So we have one more question. Yes. Do you believe that there are boundaries? Of course, there are boundaries. They are very important. Anything that does not have boundaries, see finish, you will destroy it. When boundaries value. Yeah. And when the value of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Yeah. Boundaries are very important. There are career boundaries. There are different kind of boundaries. As a matter of fact, there are peaceful boundaries. There are sometimes you should know your partner to the point. You should know your partner to the point where you know that at this point I need to give him or her space. Yeah. Let this person just have space. And breathe. Space is not an end to love, concern. No. Space is understanding that this person is human. And this person should have time to regurgitate, to go into his shell and come back and realize that I have people in my life. If you don't give people time to think about you, they will get tired of you because you need space to go and think. Because when people go and think, they stay aside and go to themselves sometimes. All they will be thinking about are things that are important to them, and that partner is part of what he will be thinking about. When he comes out from that his space, you will now discover that he is different or she is different. If you truly allow people to have that, boundaries are important. Even in careers, if somebody chooses a career path, why not let the person? Your duty there is God did not create one person to come and the person. Nobody's job is your husband. Nobody's job is your wife. Everybody have their different purposes in life. All you do for the person, you are come there as a support to help lift the person. So when the person, at any point you discover that this person is not the way the person used to be before, communicate. And when you see that the person is not giving into communication this space, let the person be. There is one person the person will finally come back to. It is that your spouse. That is your last bus stop. That's the only person that you can be naked before and not be ashamed. That's the only person you can come and be empty before and you are not ashamed. So at the end of the day, after all what you need, I believe that everyone needs time. Everyone needs space to be able to absorb themselves, come to realization. That's the only way mind works. If there's no space, there's no time. You go to work from morning to night, you are working, you come back home in the night, and sometimes there's one long gist. It's beautiful, no? But as you are going through that, the exhaustion will come in the marriage. The time comes where sometimes, that's why I advise people sometimes, go vacation, go on your own. Sometimes, my wife used to stop and say, let's go on vacation. Let's go on vacation. Let's go on vacation. I say, you want to travel? Go. I don't want to travel. I don't feel like traveling now. But it should not affect you. Go and have your rest. When you come back, you become a better person for yourself than for me. If you're not better for yourself, now be better for me. And when I also feel like I need time out, if I need time with you, I go with you. If I need time alone, I want to be alone so that I can go and refresh. Are you getting it now? Because my refreshing is not in our hands. Our own refreshing is not in my hand. Are you getting it now? It is somewhere where only us can find when we go and stay alone, either with our God, either in our place of that everybody have. You have your secret place. Have your place of thank you. Have a place of solace. When you stay there in a bit, come back, you'll be a better person. But just do, like I said, just do your marriage. See, do your marriage with hope and trust that both of you are going somewhere. Because the truth is, if you get married today to the president of the World Bank, you will honor the person, is it not? Exactly. Whether it is a male or it is a female. So if you see your spouse as the president of the world, you see possibility in your spouse. You don't see your spouse by where your spouse is now, but where you are prospecting your spouse to go. You will know how to pray for your spouse. Exactly. You will know how to plan for your spouse. You know how to respect your spouse. But if you don't place value, if you see your spouse as a hustler, you will see him like the man that people driving keke napep at the junction. Every time you will be quarreling. You'll be asking for change and fighting and battling. But understand, let there be trust in that relationship that both of us are going somewhere. No matter the mistakes you make, you will come back to me because you care and trust me. You care about me. Your life, you are living it for me. I can see that you are living it for me. And in those your thoughts come to pass. If you even begin to see certain things in your mind about your spouse, in a short while, those things will begin to happen. Sometimes begin to see positive about them. Begin to think. That's what will bring out your heart for that person. And it will even help the person make progress one way or another. That's my thing. So boundaries are important anyway.
Okay. So the very last question. In conclusion, so you need to tell me that to create let me not use the word compatibility, to create a very comfortable and peaceful environment for a wonderful marriage is that you have to respect the fact that there are boundaries and you have to get to the point. You have to know that there is no compatibility in marriage. That you have to compromise. So
you have to compromise. You have to compromise.
You have to compromise. So guys, this is the Berry Trend TV. Today we had Mr. Tony on the show. So in your marriage, whether you are married, whether you are not, whether you intend on getting married, you do not have to be compatible with your partner. You have to learn to compromise and always respect boundaries. Make you no forgetter. Please give us your comments in the comment section, and please do not forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. This is the Guru Tracy, and I am your host, Honey. Ciao.